On this video, you will learn more about slope of a line. When we say slope of a line, it is a number that describes both the direction and the steepness of the line, and it is often denoted by letter M. The direction of the line can either be increasing, decreasing, horizontal, or vertical. And for you to easily remember the directions and its corresponding slope, here is Mr. Slope Guy to help you. If the direction of the line is increasing, the slope is positive. If it is decreasing, the slope is negative. If the direction is horizontal, the slope is 0. And if it is vertical, the slope is undefined. Now let's proceed on finding the slope of a line. We can find the slope of this line given this formula rise over run. So, with regards with the sign, just remember this. If you rise upward and if you run to the right, the sign is both positive. But if you rise downward, that is negative. Also, if you run to the left, that is negative. And take note that if you're going to have your final answer, you're going to reduce your answer to its simplest form. Now, let's have our first example. Since the direction of our line here is vertical, we can automatically say that our slope is undefined with the help of Mr. Slope Guy, right? But if you're going to prove that this line has a slope of 0, I have here the proof. So, our numerator is the rise while the denominator is the run. So, if we're going to move upward, we can also move downward. Therefore, our rise can be any number. It can be positive or negative. But it is very clear that we cannot run in this kind of line. Therefore, our run is 0. So, any number divided by 0 is automatically undefined. Before we move to our next example, notice that our graph crosses the x-axis. Remember that x-axis is the place where y is equal to 0. And here, x is equal to 5, making the x-intercept equal to 5. Second example. So the line here shows vertical line. Sorry, it's a horizontal line. So if it is a horizontal line, we can automatically say that the slope of this one is 0. If we're going to prove using the rise over run formula, here's the proof. So we cannot rise because it is horizontal. And then we can run to the left or to the right. So it can be any number. So 0 divided by any number is equal to 0. Notice also that our graph crosses our y-axis and our y here is equal to -1, but our x is equal to 0, thus making our y-intercept equal to -1. Next example. So we are expecting here, since it is an increasing line, we are expecting positive slope. Okay, let's see. So if we're going to move upward, how many steps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We move 9 steps upward, so that's positive 9. And then we move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 steps to the right. So that is 9 over 5. And it is already in simplest form.